Guys, there's lots to get through. So I'm going to get started now. Firstly, thank you all for jumping on. It's going to be an awesome call. So, Urena's team, we've got Rosanna and Nina for achieving requirements for IFA Derby. Caitlin and Danny continue to run chicken samples since coming back from celebration. Colleen for continuation of doing 5 approaches a day. Annie for endless encouragement she extends to all before and afters. Marlena for her devotion to personal development. And love to Nicole, Tremaine, Jessica, Graham, Susie, Marie, Dee, and Violetta, just because. Jono's team, Sarah and Kate for smashing 3-way calls. You've been doing so well with those. Michelle in New Zealand for taking people on a journey regarding her plank challenge. And Sam for doing her first live. That's if she does it tonight, apparently. So also the people that have got tickets for Uni in Action, Gamma, Tegan, Kate, Steve-O, Michelle for committing to that. So well done. So for our team, our recognitions are for Brooke, Nina, Rosanna, myself, and Greg and Sarah for smashing, and Rach, sorry babe, for smashing ISA Derby. And we're coming 4th or 5th. So that's pretty exciting. So we will be going to Nashville. Brooke for doing 3-way calls and setup calls. Jono for having his team duplicating and following the steps. Beck for Chloe for doing her second live in in the last 2 weeks and adding value with their fashion expertise. And Greg's written down me for doing a Facebook story and getting an enrollment, which was awesome. So they're working, which is really exciting. So I'm going to hand over to Greg now. Lots of recognition. How good's that? Well done, everyone. Claps.
All right. Claptons. All right. So this is where it gets just a little bit exciting. So we have been talking all week about this gentleman, and I know that I'm just going to flick across because he's sitting there in his lounge chair. Oh, he's got his video off, so I'm sure he will. There he is. Hey, if you can unmute, my big man, I'm going to introduce you in a second. But I'd love you to unmute and just say hi to the team, and then I'm going to go straight into your introduction, my man. So this is Frazer Brooks. Hey, mate, how are you? Welcome to our team.
How's it going, everyone? Good to be here.
Yeah, mate, we're super excited. The team are pumped. But just let me get into this little introduction first, then we'll get straight into our call because we've got so much to get through tonight. It's absolutely epic. All right. So, Frazer Brooks is a second-generation network marketer who was one of the first to use Facebook to build his business to now listen to this, to over 300,000 customers in his business in 5 years of doing his network marketing business. 300,000. Rach and I, we're lucky enough to have almost 6,000. This man, nearly 300,000. Now, this guy's 30 years old, and I know that he's going to laugh when I say this, but he's actually been in network marketing for 30 years and 9 months because he was actually inside of his mum's tummy while she was actually at an event. So he's actually been in network marketing longer than he's been on the planet. He is now a generic coach and speaker in the network marketing industry, and recently attracted to the attention of Eric Worre. So Eric Worre, we all know Eric Worre. He's the guru. He rang Frazer, sent Frazer a message at 1 a.m. and said, Frazer, can you get on a call in 5 minutes? He said, absolutely, because it actually is his idol. He said, I want you to come over and do Facebook training. I want you to do social media training because we're hearing you are the man to go to. In the last year, his trainings have been viewed by over 150,000 network marketers from all around the world. His dad has earned over, listen to this one, his dad's earned over $14 million in network marketing the old school way, not the new way, the old school way.
Paper and phone.
Exactly right. Now, Frazer is an introverted, nice guy who never, ever wanted to pick up the phone or use the 3-foot rule when it came to talking to people out and about. And he's built his entire business and his brand on social media. Firstly, I would regard... Hey, guys, if you can just mute out, that'd be great. Awesome. Firstly, I would regard Frazer as a mate who happens to be, in my opinion, the best in the world when it comes to Facebook, social media, for network marketers. And we have the privilege of having this man for an hour on our team call. So let's give it up for Frazer Brooks. Fraze, can you unmute my man? Let's all give it up, give him a clap, maybe do a little one of these ones, little fingers. Let's do the little, yeah, let's do these ones. Yeah,
yeah, I'm liking that.
Yeah.
I'm liking that one.
Mate, that was from you. So, hey, there's an introduction, my man. So, just before I do say one thing, Fraze, pizza or pasta?
Pasta. I'm a massive carb fan. And I just got to have the whole bowl of pasta, right?
All right. City or beaches?
Beaches. I can't say cities to a load of Aussies, right?
Okay.
So, beaches.
UK or Gold Coast?
Because I've got a massive amount of hay fever right now, I'm going to say Gold Coast because the UK is driving me crazy.
And doing a Facebook Live with your idol, Eric Warray, or proposing to your beautiful woman, Svetlana? Is it?
Butcher's her name, but it's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got it. Now, proposing to my girlfriend, fiance.
Yeah. And 2 more questions, mate. Wine or beer?
Beer.
And where is the best banana bread you've ever eaten?
That place next to the Versace Hotel near the Gold Coast, in the Gold Coast, incredible. With the cinnamon butter.
I know. Mate, well, I'm gonna hand it over to you. Our team are just absolutely pumped to have you. We've got 53 of our team sitting on here to listen to what you have to say. And mate, take it away. You know, the team's got questions to ask you, I'm sure, but I know that you've got some absolute amazing content to give us tonight. So,
well, yeah. Well, first of all, thanks for having me, and I appreciate you reading out that script before. That was really kind of you to say that. But yeah, I'm excited to be here, guys. For those of you who don't know me real quick, I've been around the industry, as Greg said, for over 30 years now, consciously, I suppose, since I was 5. If you could in a kid, for those of you who've got, kind of give me a wave of kids, just give us a little one of them. You've got kids, right? All right, quite a lot of you. Imagine if your kid was in the pram, in the cot, kind of walking around an office, and the person who was in the office with you was Eric Warray, for example. And every single day you were listening to this person pitching on the phone, doing trainings, 3-way calls.
Shut up.
That was me.
Moving right along.
That was me. Yeah, so that brilliant, best timing ever. That was me. So I learned a lot, subconsciously, and then I learned a lot consciously, and then I got involved in the field in 2010. Built using social media when everyone was telling me not to, and it just went nuts. And as a result, I attracted the attention of different companies and leaders, and they basically said, Frazer, hey, can you come in and do some training for our teams and come up with some strategies for our organizations? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll help everyone. I'm that kind of person. My company owner, the company I was with at the time, the owner wasn't too happy about that. And to be honest with you, neither was my dad, because it was why are you training the competition? And I was like, this isn't competition. The finance industry, the insurance industry, the real estate industry, the stock market industry, that's competition. We're in network marketing. He's like, yeah, but different companies compete. I'm like, no, we collaborate. We've got to make each other better. So I then went on this mission to kind of raise the profession of network marketing. And to do that, I had to come out of the industry of network marketing. I couldn't raise the profession and be like, oh, by the way, come join my business. Like, no, that isn't going to work. So I didn't do that. So what I want to share with you tonight is like my kind of the 5 things that I did when I was in the field, the 5 things that I shared my team to do, and the 5 things I still do today, like whether I'm in the industry as a rep or not. And that's my kind of my DMO, the 5 things I do every single day. But before I start, guys, I want you to think of this saying, maybe write it down, visualize it, whatever. Imagine if $1 a day for simply saying hey, right? And when I say hey, I mean HEY, not like a barrel of hay that horses eat or whatever, right? So $1 a day for saying hey, because I want you to get into the mindset of the more you start a conversation with someone, the more money you end up making. Because too many people out there they've got like loads of Facebook friends and they're thinking, I don't think they're going to join my business. I don't think they're going to join my business. I don't think they're going to join my business. I don't think they're going to join my business. Oh, they prejudge, and eventually they get kind of comatose. Like, oh, nah, I'm not going to bother today. I'm feeling a bit tired. But for every time you say hey to someone, you earn money. Now, yes, someone's not going to actually go, oh, well done. You've said hey to 5 people. There's $5, right? But in time, the more people you get conversations with, the more conversions you're going to make, the more commissions you're going to get. Now, it starts off $1 a day, but when you've got other people in your team saying, hey, and they're getting their $1 a day, yours goes up to $1.20, to $1.50, to $2, to $3, to $4. What do you think happens in 5, 10, 20 years when you're making $1 million a year and you're saying hey to 2 people, 3 people, 5 people a day? You're getting paid quite a lot of money for simply saying hey. It starts at $1 and it goes right up. All right. So get into that mindset. Part of this process is literally reaching out to people. So the first word begins with, I don't know if that's C on your end or that's C, it begins with the letter C, and it's content, right? So every single day you will see me producing content, whether it's a Facebook Live or a story-based post, an image with some paragraphs, or just a quote. You might have seen some quotes that I do that are literally like 10 words long and bang, 700 likes. And you're thinking, how? Right? And that's because I'm consistent, which happens to be another word beginning with C. So consistently creating content that's going to create curiosity and not resistance. And what I mean by that is if I go on Facebook now and post, well, let's just say I'm with you guys saying, oh my God, the Isogenics lean strawberry flavor is only £3.50 today. You've got to buy it using my link. People, they ain't going to see it. They're not going to see the post because Facebook are going to go, you're trying to sell something to people. You should be paying us to do that. So the visibility is nothing. Have you ever done a post out there where it's a selfie of you and your kids, a selfie of you and your dog, a selfie of you on a beach, and it blows up? Like you find out you're pregnant, you get married, you get engaged, all these posts, thousands and thousands of likes. And the next day you're like, oh yes, I'm going to make sure everyone joins my business because they're going to see everything because I've hacked the algorithm. And you go, hey guys, looking for 3 motivated individuals to join my team today. And then no one likes it. And you're like, oh shit. With the Aussies, I think I can say shit in that. Oh shit, Facebook have changed their algorithm. No, they just don't like you doing sales-based posts. They just don't. It's not what they like. So create curiosity in the background. Here's what I want you to get into the mindset of is on your profile, show your lifestyle, show some value. Facebook loves value now. Like, and basically show results of what you've been able to help other people get, right? So you might not have helped someone get something, but your product has helped someone else. So you can show the benefits that's got, show what the product does and not what the product is. No one cares what's in a Nurofen, but people take it because it kind of cures their headache, right? They don't care what's in it. But in the stories, those of you who know what the Facebook stories is, you can be a little bit more direct in there because the only person who is going to see that are the people who are communicating and engaging in your posts right now. All right? So just get into the habit of 1 or 2 pieces of content every day on your personal profile. All right? The second word beginning with C, right, is comment. So I kind of got like a little 3, like an acronym, which is EVO. So EVO. So whenever you're commenting on someone's posts, whether it's in their stories, on your newsfeed, in pages, in groups, EVO stands for encouragement, value, or your opinion. Your positive opinion, I should add, right? Don't be a negative Nelly or a neg ferret or whatever you want to call the negativity people, right? So encourage people like, yeah, you've got this, you're awesome, go you, love this, give some value. So if someone does a quote or a post, you can maybe go and find the keyword, type the keyword plus quotes into Google. So if someone's talking about family, like, oh, I love my family, love spending Sunday with my family, go over to Google, type in family quotes, go on images, find a quote, just type it out in the comments. It takes like 30 seconds to do. So that's value. And then opinion. So offer your opinion. So if someone's talking about like, hey guys, what do you think about residual income? You go and offer your opinion of why you think residual income's so awesome. And the reason why you do this, and it's one thing that I do every single day, is because if people see your comment, guess what? They're going to see your face. They're going to see your little thumbnail. They're going to see your name. And if they keep seeing it and keep seeing it and they like what they see, what are they going to do? They're going to click on you. What they're going to do when they click on you? If your content is decent enough, they're going to go, maybe I can learn a thing or two from this person. If it's just sales, direct, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go, yeah, I don't want to connect with this salesman. I really don't want to connect with this person. So just think about it. Use the stories to be a little bit more direct, because the people who are seeing the stories right now in Facebook are the ones who are engaging with your posts, right? So it's kind of a process. The third C, I hope I'm doing this right way. The third C is connect. No, that's C. Is it coming? Is that for you? Oh my God, for me, that's like completely not C, right? Okay, so that one is connect. So what's going to happen is when people come across your comments and your content, they're going to add you. Now, be warned, you will get visa hunters, marriage proposals, body part sending specialists. They will, like, literally, guys, I've had unpainted toenails, hairy nipples, strands of hair. Like, I've had them all. I've had them all from men as well, which is really, really weird. I don't understand why they're doing it. Like, it's just bizarre. I guess, has anyone else had like this? Give us a little word. No, it's just me. It's just me. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Other people are having it as well. So if someone adds me, what I'm going to do is I'm not just going to go confirm. No, because it's about quality of connections that you have with people on social media and not just quantity, right? It's really, really important that. So what I do is I check them out first, and I make sure that they're not like a spammer, or you can just tell. Like, you can spot them from a mile off. Like, if they haven't got any posts, or their posts are like, hey, penis erection like problems, then click this link, or like, want to have fun with me, let's chat now. There's all sorts of stuff that these guys are, sorry for saying penis erection problems on a Zoom, but right. So you're going to check them out, confirm that they're not like a weirdo, and then you're going to confirm them. But when you do confirm them, you need to connect with them. So I send this real short, brief message that starts the conversation. So I say, hey, Greg, smiley face. Like, try not to use the standard smiley face because it's a little bit weird now. It's like, try and use the cool emoji, whatever. Great to be connected with you here on Facebook. Rocket emoji. How's things? ? So, hey, Greg, cool emoji. Great to be connected with you here on Facebook. Rocket emoji. How's things? That's it. Now, if Greg's added me, there's a reason. Whether he's seen a comment, whether he's seen me in a group, whether he's seen me in a page, whether he's seen, or whether he's even just seen a piece of my content. He's added me for a reason. So what I've done is I've reached out to him and said, great to be connected. How are you? and then I get into a conversation, and that leads on to the fourth C, right? Which is communicate. And at the end of this, I'm going to show you something how you can connect with more people than ever before. But I'm only doing it for you guys because I love Greg and Rachel, and the other Rachel as well. Because I see she's on. She's down there somewhere. Down one. There you go. Right? Cross one, down one. So yeah, I'm going to share with that so you can connect with more people. And you will want to wait until the end to hear that, because I swear it'll knock you off your chair, and it will, game changer. I didn't tell you I was going to do this, Greg. So anyway, C is for communicate. So you've got to have a conversation to communicate, right? What happens before you marry someone is you tend to get engaged, right? There's a lot of catfishes out there, but you find someone, you connect with them, whether it's on Tinder, or I don't know which way it is, Tinder, whether it's on Match.com, whether it's on Facebook. The number of people, my best friend got married, not the weekend just gone, the weekend before. He met his bride, his now wife, on Tinder. Well, they connected on Tinder. They communicated online and then offline. And then guess what? They did I'm not going to use I nearly used my hands to explain what they did. But they used that was a ring on the finger, by the way. Just letting you know, that's a ring on the finger. Get your minds out the gutters, right? Don't you dare, right? So they connected offline. They communicated offline, right? And and I'll come up to the fifth C later. And he closed her offline, right? Well done, mate. Or well done, her. So communicate. How would you communicate? You just have conversations. Now I have like a 4-step kind of like principle with this. The word's called frog, or Ford, or Lord. So let's look at the word frog. So the F stands for family. The R stands for recreation. The O stands for occupation, and the G stands for goals. So family, recreation, occupation, goals. Quick tip: if you don't have a family, don't talk about someone else's family, because it's like, hey, Greg, your family looks stunning. Like, tell me a bit more about them. Do you have a family? No, I just want to know all about your family. It's just weird. So that's why Lord works sometimes better. If you don't have a family, use Lord. Lord is location, occupation, recreation, dreams. So, location. Hey, Greg, great to be connected with you here on Facebook. How's things? Yeah, good, mate. How are you? Yeah, doing really well, mate. Where are you based? Are you in Australia? I've always wanted to go to Australia. So straight away, I broke the ice with someone based on where they're based. I'm over in Liverpool. Weather's crap today. I bet it's not over there. So you can break the ice on that. The O is for occupation. So what do you do for a living? If anybody asks you, oh, I am a fitness professional, what do you do? Don't say, I'm in the network marketing industry promoting a health and wellness opportunity. I think you'd be absolutely blown away by it. The ingredients are fantastic. Do you want to know more? Do you want to join? No, don't say that. Say something like, I help people make money from their social media. Do you make money from yours? Something that people are going to go, what? Well, I've never heard someone say that before. So what do you do? I help people make money from their social media. Do you make money from yours? I help people make money from their smartphone. Do you make money from yours? I help people make money from their passions. Do you make money from yours? Stuff like that. And my principle is use frog or Lord or Ford to just have a guideline of what to talk about, to turn a stranger, complete stranger, into a friend. Because I know that people won't buy from strangers. People don't buy from strangers, right? They just don't. They buy from people they know, like, and trust. Relationships create trust. Trust ends up leading to sales. All right. So, and guys, you've got to kiss a lot of frogs. You've got to go through the numbers. That's why I say $1 a day for saying hey. You start the conversation by saying hey. The more people you say hey to, the more conversations you're going to have. You say, hey, how's things, to 10 people? Yeah, maybe 5 are going to reply. Maybe 3 are going to have a conversation with you. Maybe 1 of them are going to go through your system. And maybe you have to do that for 3-4 days in a row to get someone to say, yeah, I want to buy your products. But you guys are in, and I can say this because I believe it, you guys are in one of the best companies there is for money, like fast, like money up front, like fast money. I think Greg and Rachel are telling me that if you get 2 customers on the premium pack, sorry if I get the wrong terminology, you get like $320. Is it 80 plus 80 doubled, right? I do know a little bit. $320, right? That's unheard of. Like, honestly, that's unheard of with a price point that the price point you guys are at. Yes, it's heard of if it's like, right, $3,000, give me your money. Yeah. But for the price point you got, like, that's got to be the weekly goal, that, like, all the time, because that's just game changing in my opinion. So communicate. So you're gonna go through this, and when you go through the frog process, the Lord process, Ford process, you're gonna find some sort of pain, and the idea is to create the friendship, and then you ask this transition question, and the transition question takes it from like, oh, hey, whatever. Like, how do I get them to see my business or my product? The transition question is, Greg, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on how to, and then you enter a pain that they've got. So, Greg, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on how to spend more time with your family? Greg, just curious, would you be open to checking out some more information on how to fire your boss? Greg, just curious, would you be open to checking out some more information on how to play more golf with a dodgy foot or ankle? Greg, just curious, would you be open to checking out some more information on how to travel around America with your family for 90 days, right? Or generically, Greg, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on how you can profit from your social media, right? Greg, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on how you can shred the fat using this real one awesome product? And then this is the most important part. No worries if not. I just thought I would ask. Give them the chance to say no. Give them the chance to say no, because you know what I've understood and noticed? People, if they're like direct, people won't ask. If you're direct, people will go, oh, what happens if I offend my friend? And what happens if they like reject me? Or what happens if they think I'm bad for doing this? But if you add that little sentence on the end, it just makes it a bit more casual, a little bit more informal. And it's like, well, I'm telling them it's okay if they don't want to do it. So more people are more comfortable of actually doing it. $1 a day for saying, hey, we'll turn into this question will turn into one of 3 answers. No, yes, maybe, depends what it is. Is it one of those pyramid schemes? Those are going to be the kind of 3 answers. Yes, no, depends what it is. Is it one of those pyramid schemes? Okay. So if it's no, you say, hey, no worries. Like, fancy catching up in a couple of weeks, right? Don't ever burn the bridge. Don't ever close it off. Don't ever let it be a dead end. Okay. If it's a yes or a maybe, depends what it is, you always say, well, it's a visual thing. I would need to show you. And again, mind out the gutters. Can be, some people are like that. Yeah, it's a visual thing. I'll need to show you it. Right. So then you arrange the appointment. If they live in your city, in your area, meet up with them. Yeah. Like, it's always good to, if I'm in the sunny coast, every Aussie just kind of abbreviates everything with an IE or a Y or whatever. It's one thing I learned when I was in Australia, like everything just abbreviated. So meet up with them if they're really close, because it just gets better connection. If they're not, if it's going to take you 2 hours to drive and then 2 hours to drive, get on a Zoom. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, like, just kind of audio message them. Rule of thumb is don't send any more than 30 seconds of audio. If you've got more than 30 seconds to say, like, do it in 2 audios. Studies show that if you do 2 30-second audios, it gets viewed. The completion rate is like triple if you do 1 60-second audio. That's just like a psychological, that's not even the right word, psychological. That's just a statistic. I can't even say the word. Statistic for you. Right. So they're going to say yes, no, or maybe. They're going to go, it's a visual thing. Are you free later tonight? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. 9 p.m. No. 10 a.m. Yes. Get the time. You recommend the time to them. Don't let them go, oh, I have to check my diary. Like get the time to them as fast as possible. Then it comes to closing. Now you're going to communicate on the call. You're going to put them through the process, the system that you guys work with. You're going to invite them to a Zoom call, presentation, whatever it might be. And then it's going to come down to the closing. So before you close, you've got to introduce them to someone else, right? It's usually like a rule of thumb. Before you close, get them on the phone to someone else. Now, a lot of people like uplines who have got the ability to close and get the questions for you are very, very busy because they're traveling, they're grinding, they're grafting, they're working, right? So sometimes if you say, hey, it's Saturday night, like I've got a freeway call booked for 8 p.m. I'm super excited. And then you're like, okay, I'll do it. And then you say to your wife, your partner, listen, I can't go out with you tonight because I've got a three-way call at 8 p.m. on Saturday. And then what happens is the person who's going to do the three-way call lets you down. Actually, I've decided it's not for me. Or actually, I can't. Something's come up. And you're there sat at your computer going, shit, I'm going to have to lie to my wife, to my partner, because she's going to be absolutely pissed off if I've just, abandoned her for this. So instead of doing three-way calls, if you can do the three-way calls, awesome. But utilize the messenger groups. So put you're already in the group, put Greg in the group, Rachel in the group, whoever in the group, and then your prospect. And then make sure you write something like, hey guys, just wanted to connect you up, audio message. First 30-second audio message, something like this. Hey Greg, just wanted to introduce you to my awesome friend Bob. Me and Bob have been friends on Facebook for a bit of time. He's gone through some of the information and I just wanted to introduce you to him so you can share your story, vision and belief in the company. Cheers, mate. Next 30-second audio. Hey, Bob, this is my incredible friend, Greg. He mentors me every single step of the way. He's also mentored tons of other people to do the same thing. And I think you're going to absolutely love him. He's going to share with you his story, belief, and vision in the company so you can get kind of further background on what it's all about. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask him. Cheers, guys. That's it. I'm not going to script it out. Like, you guys can go back into the replay or whatever. But that's what you want to do. And you can do like 5 of them a day. But throw 5 of those groups today. Your uplines want to see your phone going, oh my God, another like 20 groups, 23-way groups here. That's what they want because they know that those people have got relationship with you. They've gone through some information and now they're ready to kind of get their questions answered and figure out if it is going to be for them or not. Your uplines not necessarily want to be sat there in a coffee shop for the first time having to do the presentations. They love that, yeah. But they want to be optimizing the time to optimize your results. Okay. And the closing statement, whether you say it or your upline says it, is, just to keep it real simple, 1 of 2. Great. Sounds like you're ready to get started. That's it. Too many people sell it and then buy it back. You're talking. You've sold it. Yeah, I'm going to do this. And then talking. Actually, do I really want to work with this person who's just going to chew my ear off 24/7? Like, come on. It's $400, I think. Like, some people go out and spend more than that on a night out. It's the cheapest decision for them to make for the most exotic future lifestyle they're ever going to have. It is. There's nowhere on the planet where you can spend as little amount for as big a reward. My pitch, when I got to the end of it, was my $199 investment has made me over $1 million. If you've got a better story, start talking. If not, fancy listening. That was it. Like, hey, have you turned $200 into over $1 million? If you have, I want to hear. If you don't, I think you should probably listen to me, right? So the other one is there, Bob, is there anything you need to know right now to be able to say yes today? No, I think I'm good. Great, sounds like you're ready to get started. Or, yeah, I'd have to speak to my wife. Okay, great. When are you going to do that? Tonight. Cool. Should we lock a follow-up call in? Tonight, 10 p.m. Tonight, 9 p.m. Always get the next appointment. If someone's going to leave you, make sure you know when the next date is. It's kind of like going on a date and the first date finishing and you kind of wanting to arrange the second date before you leave her, in a way. To show that, hey, I'm interested in working. God, I'm interested in working with you, in a way, right? I'm letting you know that. Okay, and guys, that's the 5 steps. If you do that every single day, the more people you do it to, the more money you'll make. And the final bonus C, that's the right way now, I think. The final bonus C I'm going to tell you is the word crap, right? And I can say that to you guys because every time I swear, everyone's faces in Australia just goes, oh, wow, he said it. He said a bad word. In the UK, it's like, ooh. And in America, it's like, did you hear what he just said? He said the word crap. And again, he said it twice, right? So the C in crap stands for criticism, The R in crap stands for rejection. The A in crap, pardon my English, stands for arseholes. And then the P in crap stands for problems, right? You're going to deal with criticism from family and friends. They're going to say, oh, I don't think you should really do it. You should go get a real job. You're going to get rejection from people you speak to, like, nah, it's a pyramid scheme, Ponzi scheme, load of rubbish, expensive, nah, nah, nah. You know, you're going to get arseholes, people who, it sounds a bit harsh, but people who join and then quit a week after, just, what's the point? And there's a lot of other a-holes out there as well. And you're going to have to deal with problems. Your paycheck correlates to the bigger the size of the problem you face, right? You'll get really good at problem solving. It's part of it. The more problems you solve, the more money you'll make, right? The more problems you help other people solve, the more money you make. So, oh, I've got a really sore back. It's my big problem. I can't sleep. I'm overweight. Hey, I can solve your problem. The more problems you solve, the more money you'll make, right? And that's it, really, I think. Yeah, that's me done.
Wow. Let's give him a round of applause.
I've got notes and notes.
Far out, Fraze. Mate, that was absolutely epic. Absolutely crushed that. Thank you so much. Obviously I know talking to you, following you for 2 years now, the 5 C's are so important, but to hear it come from the person who's designed it, even better. And I'm sure that the team are listening in thinking, yep, that's just helped me get back on track. So, Fraze, absolutely amazing. I'd love to ask you a couple of questions if possible. And then I reckon
we'll hand it over.
We'll hand it over to the guy.
Start thinking of some questions while Greg asks some.
Greg?
Yep.
Greg, throw us a couple of your questions, then we'll do the game changer, but it has to be like no one can tell anyone. Okay. And then we'll hand it off.
Okay. Just quickly, best personal development book for network marketing you've ever read?
Honestly, outside of like the standard one of like, for me, the 4-year career by Richard Bliss Brooke, I would probably say The Compound Effect for just understanding consistency, like doing something every single day. I don't know, for me, I was naturally, guys, I'm not a consistent person. But after reading that book, everything changed for me. I can't really kind of put a finger on it. It just did. It was just a massive light bulb moment for me. So, yeah.
And just quickly, The Compound Effect, what book? Who is the author of that?
Sorry, Darren Hardy. Darren Hardy, yeah. Beautiful. There's also really good audio on YouTube called Making the Shift. I think it's called Making the Shift. And that's a really good audio to listen to. It's basically telling you the shift of like, how you should kind of work for yourself. Having that mindset. It's really good for listening to in the car if you're someone who turns your car into a university.
Love that. And what would you say to the team? We've got 64 of them on the call. What would you say to the team who are sitting there listening? What would you say to them about network marketing and this as a profession? Are they on the right call? Are they in the right company? And are they in the right profession to absolutely change their life? So what would you say to everyone sitting on the call tonight?
So before I say it, I've got to let them know that I am biased, right? I'm just going to be completely upfront because this industry is the only industry I know that works. I've tried other things before I got into network marketing as a rep, and it didn't really work out for me. But network marketing works 100% of the time for 100% of the people who give it the time. It's flipping hard, right? But nothing worth having is easy at the end of the day. And I truly believe this. And I'm not just saying this because I'm on with you guys. I truly believe the company that you're involved with is one of the best, right? There's a lot of incredible companies, but you guys are literally one of the best. It's young and fresh in terms of their branding and what they're doing. It's long-term, like vision-based. The product's great. I just literally, before I got on the call, I had this strawberry isoline. Is it isoline? Is it the strawberry? I'm going to tell you this one thing that I love, right? I've had lots of protein shakes. You can tell I go to the gym. Not, right? I've had lots of protein shakes over the years. And one thing I don't like about protein shakes is that I have to get like the NutriBullet thing, if that's over in Australia, I think it is. The NutriBullet, I have to put water in, the shake, a banana, strawberries, like literally everything to make it taste nice. But with this one, I just put water in the shake, blend it up. and it's good to go. It's bizarre. I've never had a shake like that. It tastes so good. So yeah, you're in the right place at the right time with some incredible people as well. Greg, Rach, and Rach are all awesome people. I've spent tons of time with them and more time to come as well. So yeah, it's good to be in the right place at the right time with the right product, but most important of all, with the right people.
Right. I love that. I love that. And you know what? All of us are the same with regards to the shakes. We all had the same experience before starting Isogenics, I'm sure.
All right. Okay.
Did you have any questions?
What would be, I know you've talked about consistency and all, your C's, but, there's a lot of people on here that have got different amounts of time that they can put into Isogenics and network marketing. What would you say is the number one thing for them to do to be able to maximize their time and duplicate their business?
Good one. So I would be spending pretty much, if I was getting started and I had like an hour a day or 30 minutes a day, all I would be doing, to be honest with you, is spending time in the mess. I wouldn't be faffing around, like thumbing Facebook and that. I would just be having conversations left, right, and center. Like that's all I'd be doing. But what I'll do now, because that leads into what I'm going to share, what I'll share now, is a way how you can maximize your time on Facebook by just doing like literally 2 or 3 things. But I have to ask you not to share this with anyone. This is a tool that I've created message come up. This is a tool that I've created for people in my like private community, but I've opened it up so you guys on this call and Greg, Rach, I know some people can't be on the call, and maybe anyone who watches the replay who couldn't make it on the call for different reasons. You guys are going to be able to use it as well, completely free. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen. Is that okay for me to share my screen?
Yeah.
All right. Let me just get rid of the porn first. No, I'm just kidding. Share screen. I'm kidding. Share screen. Or am I? No, I'm joking. So if you go to ninjasearchtool.com, ninjasearchtool.com, and you're going to get taken to this website. It works on mobile as well, Android, iPhone, all that sort of stuff. Then here, if you want, I'm not going to go into it real detail, but if you click on here, this button, it will take you to like a little training about how you can use this a bit more in depth, but I'll just kind of give you a little rundown now. So you can search for, there's a ton of different things you can do, but you can search for friends of friends, so like mutual friends, etc. Non-friends, so people who aren't already friends with you, and then just everyone. And when I say everyone on Facebook. So let's just go all people, and let's go gender. Let's say we're only going to look for females. Now, top tip, if you're a man, look for men. Men looking for females is just a really hard gig. It's really tough. I think the women out there will understand what I mean. If you're a woman, you can do men or women. And I honestly do think that's one of the reasons why, apart from women being absolutely phenomenal human beings, I actually do think that's one of the reasons why there's a large percentage of women in the business, because men just are like, oh, why? Not in that voice. That was a bit weird. So enter location. So let's say we're looking for people in, let's go Sydney. Sydney, it'll auto kind of fill, so you can just click it. And then interested in, let's go fitness or health or whatever you're interested in. If you're interested in a certain thing, if you like cosmetics, health, wellness, skincare, travel, whatever, search and then find people. Now, I literally finished this I think it was about 12 hours ago, 18 hours ago. It's been a long night. So it might be a little bit buggy. So just bear that in mind. But looks like it's worked. So then it's going to search all of Facebook, right? Oh, God. So sorry about this. Sorry. No porn getting sent. No. Right. Okay. So it's now going to search all of Facebook for everyone who is a female who lives in Sydney who has shown an interest in fitness based on the groups and the pages that they have liked or are a part of. So now what I can do is instead of faffing around with people who, let's say I'm a dog lover, why do I want to speak to cat lovers? What's the point? Like, if I'm in health and fitness, why do I want to speak to people who aren't interested in health and fitness? So I've got all these people, and guys, there are tons. It says end the results there. I'm not too sure. I'll have to find out why that. There should be like thousands of thousands of thousands. That's probably a bug there. But I've just searched Sydney for fitness, right? I could search Sydney for health, mums, entrepreneurs, travel, network marketing. Now there is a little thing on there that says this tool is not to be used to spam other people or poach people within the network marketing industry. If anyone kind of misuses it, then I will actually just turn it off. I don't want it to be a kind of a bad tool for the industry. I want it to be a help. But what I would do is I would simply be going out and finding people I want to work with, right? Yes, it's a numbers game, but quality over quantity sometimes. Oh God, quality over quantity sometimes, right? So Daniela, I can come in here and I'll be like, yeah, cool, whatever. Like, there's nothing on there that really makes me think I want to work with her right now. But I can just go through the numbers of people like Bartier. I'll be like, yeah, no, not for me. I can just go through them and I can reach out to them. Now, usually, if you love someone, if you kind of love on their profile, love on their status, comment, and then add them, and then message them, they're more likely to see the message than if you just basically add someone and message them. Because Facebook don't treat you as a spammer, then they treat you as someone who's like, oh, they like this they like their content, so maybe they want to hear their message, maybe they want to see their message. All right. So if I was new and I had pockets of time, I'd be coming on here every day, and I'd be going searching start with one city, right? Grow a team in one city, right? So you can create some buzz and momentum in that city, and then I'd be changing the interests up, and then contacting people as many as I can in a non-spammy way. Right? In a non-spam. Hey, remember, a hey a day, get $1 a day for every hey. $1 a day for saying hey. Okay? So yeah, I hope that tool helps. NinjaSearchTool.com. Feel free to use it. It's completely free for you guys.
That is absolutely next level. Let's do the fingers, guys. Let's go to 1, 2, bang. You're definitely getting one of those, Frazer. You're getting a double, you're getting 4, like that. Mate, I'm so blessed. So grateful that you've actually just shared that with us. Like, because I know that, for that's, your actual paying customers actually use that. So I had no idea that you've created that, and I really appreciate it. Unbelievable. So let's get some questions out, guys. You've got Frazer now for the next, let's say, probably 5 or 6 minutes of maybe questions, because we've got some competitions that we've got to go through towards the end. So let's unmute and go for it. Go, Urena, unmute. Maybe even put the questions in the comments as well. If you...
Oh, okay. Hi, Frazer. Thank you so much for what you're doing. You're just really helping us all, and that is so much appreciated. Thank you for your time. My question is, on Facebook, I went up to 1,000 friends. However, started approaching people, just trying to connect, and the people that didn't get back to me after 2 or 3 times of trying, I then defriended, trying to, obviously, based on what you were sharing with us once before, trying to have people that actually connect with me and not just people that are my friends but don't actually communicate with me, because it would go against me. So I am actually going down. I'm down to 700, but I sort of feel like, how will I go when I've got 3,000 or 5,000 people, like, other people on there? How do you keep on being visible if you have that many people on your Facebook friends?
First of all, your accent is flipping insanely cool. Like, best accent ever. Like, really? You're getting, I'm giving you that award. I'm just gonna pass it down to you, right? Love it. So what I do is I actually go in my birthdays feed every single day, right? And if I would genuinely want to wish someone a happy birthday, I wish them a happy birthday the following day. I'm not going to go into that training right now, but the people who I don't wish happy, who I don't, I'm like, who are they? I've never ever. How am I friends with those people? I'd never communicate with them, and I didn't even know they were on my friends feed. I just get rid of them. And you'll notice it when you get to like, if you kind of keep going the way you are, you're at 700 and you'll build up to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Your visibility will actually remain the same, and the number of likes and comments you get on your post will actually climb as a result, because Facebook will look at the percentage of the connections you have with the friends you've got, and not just the number of friends. So if you've got 1,000 friends and you speak to 10 of them, right, they're going to go, well, that's not very good. That's 1%. If you've got 100 friends and you speak to, engage with 100 of them throughout a month, 2 months, 3 months, they'll look at that as 100%. So your visibility will go up, because it tells them that your friends, the people you're connected with, want to see your stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I've got just under 4,000 friends and I get 1,000 likes on my stuff. That's like insane. And that's just because I connected with pretty much every single person that I've got on my friends list. So it's all about connection all the time. Just keep connecting with people. And you know, if there's people who are time wasters, if someone, like you just said, have said like you've messaged a few times and they've not replied or anything like that, just message them to say, hey, like, if you're open to being a friend, like great. If not, just let me know. You don't have to be mates. You know, it's like, it's brutal as that is. It's the same as if you're introducing someone to the opportunity. If they just don't get back to you, just say like, hey, if it's not for you, that's absolutely fine. Like, just let me know, you know? So yeah.
Okay. Hi, Fraser. It's Lee. How are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Very well, thanks. Very well. Did you get your funnel sorted?
Soon, mate. Soon. Almost. Thanks for your help on that. Appreciate it.
Pleasure. My question is the two cultures. Now, I've lived in the UK for 20 years, so I've worked on both sides of the globe. I tend to find they're not as, they're more skeptical. Did you find the same thing when you were in network marketing? Did they take longer to become customers?
Yeah, so the biggest culture, this culture's huge in network marketing. And one thing I noticed massively when I come over to Australia was that in the UK, we need money to have a good lifestyle. Like, as brutal as it sounds, because we have to fly somewhere to get good weather. Like, you guys can open your door and be like, oh, blue skies and white sandy beaches and turquoise blue oceans. My ocean has plastic bags every 6 feet, right, in the sand. The water is brown and the jellyfish like are in the sand. They're like just there. It's just rank, you know, and we don't have sharks. We have like seaweed, you know, and all that. It's just not cool. So we need money. So for me to promote the opportunity in the UK is a lot easier than if I go to Australia and promote the opportunity, because after speaking to a lot of Aussies, I kind of understanding that you lead with the opportunity. It's not, I don't know, it's something that I just kind of picked up. It's harder to lead with the opportunity over in Australia than it is in the UK. But leading with the product is, I have not noticed in the field that there's a difference in skepticism with the product itself. I've not noticed that, to be honest. But I have noticed a difference in the opportunity. So you guys have got a great lifestyle.
Would you say lead with the opportunity in the UK above the product then?
Personally, if it was me, yeah. Just because your income opportunity is very unique. You can literally like start today and make $320 by the end of the week. So if you're in the UK, I'd be hitting the opportunity, mate. Especially as it's new to the UK and Europe as well.
And I don't think they're as health conscious.
Yeah, no, nope, I'm not.
Thank you. No, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
No, anytime, buddy. Anyone else? I got away with that one, didn't I? No. Someone, I think. Nicola! No.
Fraser, I'll ask something. Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. I can't see you on the screen. Maybe on the other one.
How are you? Just wondering, like, would you suggest setting up a business page as well as your own personal page to grow the business?
Good one, Sarah. Hey, good to meet you. I can see you now on Zoom. So
yeah.
So I would only do a business page if you've prepared to spend ads, because the reach, like the organic reach, is shit on a business page opposed to a profile. I would recommend starting with the profile. Business pages are great. Like, really, if you're going to be in the business like 10, 20 years, it's really good to have one. But don't expect anything until you master the art of how to use Facebook ads, because otherwise you can throw money down the toilet. So yeah, for duplication purposes, start with the profile.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Beautiful.
Good question.
Hey, Fraser, can I go next?
Yes. How you doing, Nicola?
Hey, how's it going, mister?
Doing really good, thank you.
I've been listening to everything that you're saying. And as you know, I've been doing a bit of networking myself for the last couple of months. And I've managed to be able to develop a momentum. I've managed to be able to get viewers. And I've also managed to make loads of friends, like you said. And for me, they feel like genuine friendships. So I'm sure they do for the other side as well. So that's great. And I've also set up a group with lots of people. And I feel as though the connections are genuine. And the followers, I was inactive for about 2 weeks because I was very poorly. And I've only gone live twice since then. And the viewers are starting to come back. I've got 4.5K, so it's working. So I know that the relationships with those people were genuine because they've come back after that gap where I was quiet. So I'm confident in this. But my issue is, even though I have these viewers and I have these relationships with them, I find myself at a block. And I don't understand why this is, because they're reaching out to me, I'm reaching out to them, but I still have a block and I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, so you've kind of got to build a bridge and get over it. Like, at the end of the day.
I'm the block?
So you've got to have that question, right? That kind of transition question where it's just like what I said before. So, hey, Bob, just curious, would you be interested or would you be open to checking out some information on an exciting project I'm working with? Would love to work on it with you. No worries if not. I just thought I would ask. Now, because you've got that friendship and you feel like it's a genuine friendship, what I've found in this industry is old friends will want them to hear your opinion, right? Existing friends that you've had before network marketing will want them to feel your opinion and understand everything you're saying. I just noticed I've got 1% battery. Svet, can you do me a massive favor? Svet, do me a massive favor. Get me the charger, please, real quick. Thank you. I've just noticed. But new friends, they will trust you and believe you, especially when they're seeing you doing the live videos and stuff, and they will want to work with you. I think my friend Rob Sperry calls it the power of recallability. When someone sees that you've messaged them saying, I want to work with you, they're like, you want to work with me? Why?
So Fraser, his battery finally died. He'll be back on in a second anyway. Hey, just while he's coming back on, I just wanted to quickly, are you guys open? Are you guys happy to be on here for another 10 minutes or 5 minutes? Because we do need to go through a couple of exciting things we have for you guys. And if you want to continue to ask Fraser a couple more questions, you happy to do that? Great. So you're open to that. Beautiful. All right. So what we actually have a competition that started today. And it's actually called the Winter Onesie. So everyone get a little bit chilly, happy. Winter Onesie is coming your way. What does that mean? What does Winter Onesie mean? It's a knockout competition. It's pretty much what Rosanna looks like right now with her winter onesie on. You have to get an enrollment per week. All right? So one a week. That's all you need to do to stay in the competition. If you miss, unfortunately, you drop out of the competition. However, you have the opportunity to win your way back in. And you win your way back in by enrolling 2 people the following week on a qualifying pack. So what we'd love you guys to do right now is in the comment, in Team Free, I want you to write, yes, I'm in for that competition. We're going to be putting you into a thread called the Winter Onesie thread for the month of June. So it finishes on July the 2nd. But for the whole month of June, you're going to be in that thread. And you're going to be getting training from 7-figure income earners in the company inside of that thread. So if you want to be a part of that training, there's going to be weekly prizes. There's going to be a grand prize at the end. It's just some fun. The idea is to get an enrollment a week through June. You know, how many times do you hear that no one enrolls in June? It's too cold, it's too wet, it's too this, it's blah, blah, blah. We want you guys to focus on getting one enrollment per week in June. Where did that go?
I think he's jumping back on. Won't be a sec.
Right. So get excited about that. Put yes, I'm in Team Free thread. The other thing that we have coming for you guys is we have mid-winter reset. So we're gonna create a new page that's going to be set up for July only, and this is called Join Me in July Mid-Winter Reset. Right. So Rach and I and Rach have been working together on this. But the whole idea is to reactivate people that have gone inactive in your business and get them to join you in this new page for a 30-day period. And we're going to use this as a trial and see if everyone gets behind this. Because imagine with 58 of us that are on this call, imagine if you brought 10 onto that page. That's 580 people in that page of people that are new, that you're either enrolling or reactivating. All right. So obviously prizes, all that sort of stuff, you'll see all that coming. But we're going to trial that because if it works, we're going to do it in September as well. And we're also going to do it in the new year. All right. There's Frazer, he's back. So all you need to do right now is just put yes, I'm in the Team Free thread, and that's it. All right, I'll hand it back over to Frazer and Nicola. I think we've got a few more questions to go, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, guys, so sorry about that. So unprofessional of me. So what I was saying, Nicola, was what was I saying? Yeah, what I was saying is using that transition question with new friends, people you've met online, you've got a friendship with online. They'll tell you if they're not interested. They'll be like, "Hey, thanks so much for thinking of me, but I'm not interested." You won't lose friends online because of it, especially if you word it the right way. So give it a go, try it. It will work, you know, if you do it long enough, and just get over that fear, get over that kind of block. You're only going to get over it by doing it, really. I know how you feel. Oh, God. I know how you feel. Because I actually did genuinely feel the same. And, yeah, just so give it a go.
Okay, we've got a question here from Shares. So, would my Instagram account attract more people with my name or a business alias, or it doesn't matter?
I would always recommend your name. Yeah. I just always go with the name.
Okay, perfect. From Julie, do you feel people with business, Facebook and Okay, so you've already answered that one. That's fine. I think that's it. Any more questions, guys? Do you want to take an opportunity to ask Frazer yourself?
Just one more thing. Don't put the yes, I'm in the comments on here. Put the yes, I'm in the Team Free thread.
It's a bit confusing. All right, come on. There must be one more question for the amazing Frazer.
Yeah, I got one, Rach.
Go, Jared.
Hey, Frazer. That was amazing. Just wanted to know, like with Facebook, if you haven't been active for a fair while, what is the quickest way to reactivate with people and sort of change that algorithm to sort of get that sort of traction again on Facebook?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice to meet you, mate. Good to have you here. I think you just gotta make the decision to be consistent from that point. I get a lot of people ask that question, like, "Hey, I want to use Facebook, but I've stopped using it for a bit." Like, Facebook, when you come back onto Facebook consistently, Facebook will be like, "Oh, he's back," you know, and they will in a way want to increase your visibility to start with, to spike for you to go, "Oh, this is actually quite good. Quite a few people are seeing my posts and stuff." So just set the plan to be consistent every day with your content and your comments. Also, then use that tool I shared to reach out to some more people, to build that kind of new audience, and just consistently do it. There's nothing that beats the algorithm better than just being consistent and because the way Facebook works with their algorithm is you're either a passive user or an active user. An active user is someone who creates their own content, comments, engages, watches lives, and hits that emoji button. A passive user is someone who just watches the lives, doesn't engage, doesn't create content, doesn't comment. Chances are a lot of your friends are passive because they're looking at all your stuff. They're reading your posts, but they're never engaging. And then you see them in the pub one time, they're like, "Oh, I've seen one of you. I see that you're doing all this and that. Like, what is it? Why haven't you ever liked any of my stuff and commented on any of my posts before?"
So can you speed up that process, Frazer, by sort of going through like a lot of your friends on Facebook, liking, commenting, where we're genuine, to sort of recreate that sort of, I guess, interaction?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's a way to speed it up. I've never really done anything on social media that makes me like just rapidly kind of increase apart from just optimizing your friends list. So if you wouldn't speak to them or connect with them, get rid of them. So your friends list is just full of people that you would actually communicate with, and then actively spending 10, 15 minutes a day creating your content and engaging with other people. If you do that consistently, it will kind of there's nothing really spikes anything. I've not noticed. It's just like a steady increase. And don't get worried if you like 1 week you're thinking, "Oh crap, like I was getting tons more engagement on my Facebook posts and now I'm not." Chances because they've made a change, but it comes back. It comes right back. I've had it even more magnified where it's gone from like 700 likes to 400 likes, and I'm thinking, "What?" And then it just goes back up like a few weeks later. So yeah, don't. It's just because someone's not liking something doesn't mean they're not watching. So yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Frazer. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
All right, that's amazing, Frazer. Absolutely epic, mate. Far out.
Wait, Greg, can I just quickly ask a question, please?
Yeah, of course. Who have we got there?
Danny.
Hey, Danny. Go for it, Danny.
First of all, thank you so much for being on the call. Like, me and Caitlin, jumped out of soccer training so that we could come and listen. But my question is, because I can't actually start the business until I turn 18 in September. So at the moment, I'm just kind of talking to people and stuff. But would you know, like, a way that I could sort of talk to people or kind of, like, create that interest, but, like, for when I can start the business, if that makes sense? Like, not for, like, now, but, like, does that make sense?
Yeah. So first of all, like, I am so excited to see where you're going to go if you're 18 and you're going to be starting this, because like that's 4 years before I said yes to the industry. So like you guys, your future is going to be insane. Like it's going to be so good, right? What I would say is set a date for yourself. Like, right, I'm turning 18 on what date in September?
15th.
September the 5th. So September the 15th, I am going to be launching a business. If on that date you want more information, like let me know. I'll add you to my waiting list, guest list, kind of, put it exclusive. And I can contact you with the details on the date of launch. You could even do like a Facebook Live in a group, or you could you could do a Facebook Live on that day to announce the launch without telling the details. Just create the hype around it in terms of like it's coming. I'm September the 15th. I'm launching. And also with your friends, try and figure out a way with uplines and stuff on how you can maybe approach their parents as well, right? Because when it's daunting, but if like when I was young, I was 22 when I started and I felt young doing it. If you're young, get someone in the business who's older. If you're uneducated, get someone who's educated. If you're smart, find dumber people as well, right? So that you get a wide variety of people who are in your business as well. So give that a go. But what I highly encourage you to do for the next 3 months as well as that is just learn. speak to everyone who's in the business, get their stories, and just be a fountain of knowledge when it comes to this sort of stuff. All right?
Yeah.
Soak it all up. It's fun.
Cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, wow. 17, hey, Fraze. Imagine that, huh? That's just big.
Magic. Magic.
Fraze, far out. I just want to say, again, a huge thank you for, guys, like Fraze he's not charging us. He's like giving us his hour and 15 minutes and his knowledge, like proven knowledge that works, just gifting us to us tonight to help us grow, to help us become better network marketers, to help the industry, because that's what Fraze is all about. He wants to increase the level of network marketing as an industry across the globe. And I love what he said the other day on his Facebook Live with Ray Higdon, when you said that your goal is to be grayer than Zig Ziglar, standing on stage, giving your last presentation, impacting network marketing across the world. So, mate, I know that you're going to do that, and I really appreciate everything you've done for Rach and I, and obviously
It's been amazing.
Rach on the page as well, Rach on our call as well. It's been amazing, and our team, Ninja Networker. You guys check out Ninja Networker. You want to check it out? It's amazing. I know that Nina in our team here, she just bought your training Phrase, so she just became a ninja. So Nina, give a little shout out to Phrase. She just bought your ninja training.
Hello.
There she is.
Being Nina Ninja Networker.
Yeah.
I love it.
NNN.
So for those of you that are on the call, you've never seen Phrase, check out Ninja Network. He's got so much free stuff and so much stuff to help you. So Phrase, mate, thank you.
No, and thank you guys. To be honest with you, as well as raising profession, I only do calls really for people who I actually like and appreciate for the value they're doing and the the cause that they're creating, the movement that they're creating. And well, you guys are just awesome. Like, I know it's just the beginning. I know, and I'm looking forward to basically coming up and spending some time with you when I come over back to Australia. I'm coming back in October. I don't really know what the plan is, but I'm coming back in October. Then we'll do another generic event in March next year, probably in the Gold Coast, probably. But yeah, I look forward to hanging out with more of you guys and getting to know you guys more. And yeah, I'm excited for the future. I'm like pumped beyond belief.
Awesome. You're coming to babysit the kids so we can go out. Great.
Yes. I love it. All right, guys, cool. Well, have a great rest of the night and have a great week.
Hang
Thanks.
on before you
Hang
go.
on. We need to do our Fraser dance.
Yes.
Hang on.
Hold on, guys.
Hang on, and you need a video of Fraser doing it.
Okay.
Hang on.
Oh, mate, I've got one hand is holding the phone.
You're doing one-handed then. So we need to do. We've got 3 pages here. So ready, one finger to the right, one finger left, low, and bang, and hit it, and hit it, and hit it, hit it, and then we'll go next page.
And hit it.
Ready, one up, one down, and hit it, and hit it, and hit it, and hit it, and hit it.
Next time.
Next side. One finger up, one finger down, and dominate.
I love it.
Great.
Awesome. All right, guys. I'll catch you soon.
Man. Appreciate it so much. You're a legend. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. See ya.
Rach, did you want to share? Wow, that was epic, huh?
The Janice call's on, but guys, the replay for this is going to be available. If you don't do anything else and you want your business to grow and you only just do what Fraser has just told you, you guys are all looking at incredible things. He just explained how there were things that he said that I wrote down that he wasn't even saying. Like, did you guys you can start earning today, earn $320. If every single one of you says you can earn $320 today, to every person you have a conversation with about losing weight or having more energy, what's your business going to look like? And I think Rachel and Greg, guys, I think we need to hit it, and just massive love to Rachel and Greg. Yeah, so get the replay, listen to it on repeat, and don't just listen to it, actually do what Frazer has shared with us.
Yeah, I'm excited about the ninjasearchtool.com.
And
We'll never run out of people. We'll never run out of people.
we can use
Never
all
run
of
out of
this.
people.
Do you guys know that we can use all of this for winter onesies?
Yeah. So comment yes in the team free. I've only seen about 14 of you so far commenting yes. Who wants to be a part of the winter onesie and move your business forward and get prizes and be a part of that thread? Have some fun, invite your team into it. And then join us in July for midwinter reset, because that's about getting people reactivated into your business, which is really going to be exciting, far out. That was off the charts.
I want to really congratulate the new people on this call. There's some people on this call that have only been on, this is either their first call, their second or their third call. There's a lot of new names, and you guys, wow, welcome. And what you just got from a team call was absolutely amazing. And it's just so simple and basic. That's all you need to do. Isogenics is one of the best companies. We pay the most. We've got incredible products. You just have to talk to people. Yeah.
Boom. All right, Janice's call. Thanks, Rach. Thanks, team. Team free. I always say now, team free. I want everyone eating for free in my team. So just use team free as our eat for free. Everyone in our team eats for free. That's what I've been saying. Everyone. Use that word, everyone, and they believe that they're a part of a pack. You can't lose. Everyone in our team eats for free. So you do these next 2 steps. Awesome. Love you guys. See you soon.